Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a highly analytical, zero-fluff look at the AU corporate credit card. We're calling this one the Pragmatist's Toolkit, and over the next few minutes, you're going to see exactly why. Quickly looking at our agenda, we're going to cover the introduction, fees and real costs, rewards and redemptions, travel and lounge access, perks and expense tools, and then we'll wrap up with the final pros and cons. All right, part 1. Introduction and positioning the card. So, what exactly is the AU corporate credit card? Basically, it's a lifetime free solution built specifically for streamlining your day-to-day business expenses. The target user here? It's businesses that prioritize financial efficiency, tight security, and simplified operations over, flashy perks. If you're looking for luxury lifestyle benefits, honestly, look elsewhere. This thing is engineered to cut through the complexity so you can stop drowning in receipts and actually focus on growing your business. Now, normally, this is exactly where I'd hype up a massive list of sign-up bonuses. But with this card, welcome benefits are nil. Activation gifts, 0. And honestly, this brilliantly highlights the card's strict, no-nonsense approach. It's absolutely not trying to lure you in with shiny objects. It is offering pure, unadulterated utility. Moving on to Section 2, fees and real costs, the absolute bottom line. We just established that this card is quote-unquote lifetime free. But as we all know, in finance, free rarely means there are no numbers to watch out for. On one hand, you've got absolutely 0 joining fees and 0 renewal fees, which is fantastic. No 18% GST to worry about there either. But on the other hand, look at that 41.88% annual interest rate. That is a massive number, and it absolutely demands your attention. Let's quickly demystify what that really means. The annual interest rate, or APR, is the yearly cost your business is going to pay if you decide to carry a balance month to month instead of just clearing the bill. At 41.88%, carrying any balance on this card is going to get expensive incredibly fast. The golden rule here: pay it off every single month. We also need to talk about the foreign currency markup. We're looking at a 2.99% extra fee slapped onto all international transactions. So what does that look like in the real world? Well, if you're paying for international software subscriptions, or say your team travels abroad and swipes this card for a hotel, every single one of those transactions is costing you an extra 2.99%. That adds up really fast, so you definitely want to keep an eye on cross-border spend. Okay, Section 3, rewards and redemptions, or rather, the missing perks. Usually, this is the fun part where we dive into point multipliers, accelerated category bonuses, and how to hack the system. But the crucial takeaway here is there literally are none. The earning rate is 0. Reward points, 0. Redemptions, nil. There is a total absence of a rewards program. No cashback, no accumulated points for your company's spend, period. And just to make sure we're keeping this completely objective, let's look at this direct quote from the Cardswala analysis. Quote, "The card lacks welcome benefits and any additional rewards programs for users." End quote. It really doesn't get clearer than that. That is the card's biggest missing feature, plain and simple, and you absolutely need to know that before adding it to your company's wallet. Let's pivot to Section 4, travel and lounge access, finding comfort on the road. So, despite that total lack of reward points, this card actually does step up when it comes to a few specific travel benefits. On the domestic side, you get 2 complimentary airport lounge visits every single quarter. That's actually pretty great for keeping your traveling sales team comfortable. But on the international side, 0 visits included. It's highly localized, optimized strictly for domestic Indian business travel. And while your team is out there traveling domestically, keep this number in mind. 200 rupees. That's the absolute maximum fuel surcharge waiver your business can claim per statement cycle. It works out to a 1% waiver, specifically applied to fuel purchases made between 400 and 5,000 rupees. Look, it's a modest perk, but hey, when you're managing a fleet, every little bit helps the bottom line, right? All right, moving to Section 5, perks and expense tools, which is where the real value lives. So you might be wondering, if there are absolutely no reward points, why even get this card? Well, it's because these tools actually save your business substantial time and money. First up, you're getting a really robust safety net for your traveling employees. We're talking an impressive 50 lakh rupee air accident cover. You've also got up to 50,000 rupees in travel protections for things like lost baggage or flight delays. And crucially, there's zero liability for fraudulent transactions if the card is ever lost or stolen. That is some serious, comprehensive insurance coverage built right in. Beyond the insurance, let's look at how this integrates into your digital ecosystem. It actually comes with a web-based expense management tool. The workflow is super clean. Step 1, employees submit their expenses online seamlessly. Step 2, the system automatically checks those expenses against your preset company rules. And Step 3, managers just monitor and approve. It completely eliminates that messy paper trail, drastically reduces budget errors, and honestly, it'll save your accounting department a massive headache. Bringing us to our final section, number 6. The final pros and cons, the verdict. Let's do a totally objective wrap-up here so you can weigh this card's ultimate utility for your own business. The best features are crystal clear. You get a seamless web-based expense tracking system. It is genuinely lifetime free. You get solid domestic lounge access and some really comprehensive travel insurance. But you have to balance all of that against the key drawbacks: absolutely no welcome benefits, 0 reward point programs, an incredibly high 41.88% annual interest rate, and that 2.99% Forex markup. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Is the pure utility of 0 fees and seamless expense tracking worth giving up all traditional rewards? For a pragmatic business owner looking to tighten up operations and finally ditch the spreadsheets, it just might be. But if you're hoping to fund your next vacation on company points, you'll definitely need to look elsewhere. Analyze your specific business priorities, do the math, and make the best choice for your team. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you in the next one.